Ms. Smart, anything you'd like to say prior to
Yes,
this?
I would like to send my deepest apologies to his office. I never meant for none of this to happen this October 23rd.
No, let's back up. You did. Because your actions were all deliberate. Okay? This isn't the time to make excuses or to justify anything you did. You need to own it.
Okay.
What you did was deliberate.
All right.
You not only ran into that officer, you ran into his vehicle, and then you took off. Not only did you endanger his life, you endangered everyone else's life that was on that road.
And I apologize. Send my deepest apologies to this officer. I'm truly sorry. I'm just happy that I pray every day that he wasn't, severely hurt. I pray every day he wasn't severely hurt and he was able to return to work. I understand that he was doing his job. I understand he's an officer of law. I understand that. And I pray every day that he wasn't severely hurt and that no one else was hurt in this incident. I'm very sorry. I got 2 kids at home, Braylon and Brighton. They're both young. Braylon is 1 and Brighton is 8 months old. This is my first time in trouble. And I understand that I made a bad choice. I do understand I just want to go home with my kids. I just want to be a good mother to my kids. I didn't have a mother and that's what I want. I'm just sorry this ever happened.
Anything else?
I apologize for taking everybody's time. I thank you for allowing me to stand in front of you and say what I have to say. Thank you.
Ms. Smart, not only, I'm going to echo what the prosecutor said and what the detective said, not only obviously did you endanger that officer's life and everyone else's life on the road when you took off and fled from the police, you showed complete disrespect for law enforcement. You showed, the only thing that you were concerned about was yourself and getting out of that situation, as opposed to abiding by the law and following the officer's instructions. But more importantly, to get on the phone and contact someone and to lie about what was occurring. You, in essence, were inciting the situation, escalating the situation. And as the prosecutor said, had the video not been available that showed that you were completely lying about what was occurring, then there would be a different atmosphere in this city. There would be a different atmosphere as it relates to this case. And you would have been responsible for that. And you didn't care about that because the only thing you cared about was yourself. You need to grow up. So you have 2 young kids, but you are still acting like you're that age. You need to start showing some respect for authority, for law enforcement. The only reason that you are not going to go to prison today is because you don't have a criminal history. But you're going to stay in the Oakland County Jail. And there are going to be a slew of conditions. And I'm promising you this today. If you come back on the slightest violation, whatever that is, if that means that probation department tells you to show up at 8:30 and you show up at 8:35, you are going to the Department of Corrections. You will go to prison. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything about that you don't understand?
No.
So if I see you again, we're not going to have a discussion. You're going to know what the sentence is going to be. You understand that? The court, having reviewed the probation department's report and recommendation, recognizing the advisory nature of the guidelines and recognizing its discretion, having reviewed the facts and circumstances of the case, the charges, and the defendant's history. Ms. Smart, as it relates to count 1, fleeing, eluding, 3rd degree, count 2, resisting and obstructing a police officer causing injury, count 3, assault with a dangerous weapon, you're sentenced to 2 years probation, 365 days jail, 56 days credit. As it relates to count 4, driving with your license suspended, 93 days jail, 56 days credit. Restitution is ordered in the amount of $4,636.70, crime victims' rights fee of $130, supervision fees of $240 at $10 a month, court costs of $500, attorney fees to be determined, DNA costs of $60, state costs of $254. You must perform 100 hours of community service, and you can perform additional hours of community service in lieu of court costs and attorney fees. You must comply with DNA testing, maintain or seek employment as directed by your probation officer, income withholding upon verification. You must participate in mental health treatment and anger management program. You may not drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. You're to have no assaultive or threatening behavior and not use or possess any firearm or other deadly weapon. Anything else?
Nothing from the people. No, Your Honor.
Judge, I just asked to consider for the LESP program in this matter. I believe it would actually really benefit her in her particular position.
She can participate in it, but she's not getting a time cut.
Fair
You
enough.
understand that? You should be participating in that program, but I'm not going to agree to put you in that program because you're not getting a time cut. All right? You're spending the year in jail and the probation that follows, and you're going to abide by every one of these conditions. Or if you come back before me, you're going to prison. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I am tendering her appellate rights at this time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.